I'm very upset because I was going to put my Chicago Bulls in a 10, but I couldn't do it because I compared them to Golden State. And Golden State's got a better record. They've got a better they're winning by more points per game. And I just couldn't put Chicago in. So I took Chicago out. I have Golden State at number 10. I got Brooklyn at number 9. They're playing pretty well, and then they crushed Denver last night, who I actually dropped back to 8. I had them a little higher last week. I dropped them back to 8. They struggled a little bit on their past couple games after winning 10 in a row or 11 in a row. They lost to Boston. They lost to Brooklyn last night. So I believe they've lost 2 in a row after winning 10 or 11 in a row. So had to keep them in the top 10, but we knocked them back a little bit. I got Memphis at 7. They're still, even after the Rudy Gay trade, they're not playing that great, but they're still winning games. I got Indiana at 6. To me, outside of the Knicks and Miami, they are without a doubt playing the best basketball out of any Eastern Conference team you can find. So I got Indiana at 6. I got the Knicks at 5. They're staying pretty consistent at 5 for me. I moved the Clippers at 4, just because once you got Chris Paul back, you can see what this team is. I mean, with Chris Paul, without Chris Paul, it's such a difference. And Chris Paul's back, so I moved them up to 4. Miami I have at 3. I don't think as a team they're better than San Antonio, who's my 2, or Oklahoma City, who's my 1. But I think Miami is the best team in the East right now. What LeBron James is doing is unbelievable and extremely impressive. But I only have Miami at 3. I put San Antonio at 2 and OKC at 1, which, like I say, every single week. I just sort of have a crush on Oklahoma City. Sort of why I do that.
Who did you put at 8? Who did you have at 8?
Denver.
It was Denver. Okay. Yeah.
So, Mike, why don't you go by Eric a little more? Let Eric finish us strong.
No, I'm good.
Are you good now?
I can go.
Go ahead.
All right, I wasn't sure, that's all.
Number 10, where I got the Nets.
Okay.
Number 9, I kept the Bulls there.
Well, thank you, sir. You did that for me, though, didn't you?
Number 8, I got the Warriors.
Okay.
I don't know why, I just kind of left them in there, but I moved them back a spot. Moved the Grizzlies up a spot. They're my 7. Pacers still riding strong at 6. That's where I had them last week. Got the Knicks. I moved them from 4 back to 5. I moved the Clippers up to 4. I got the Heat at 3, the Thunder at 2, and the Spurs at 1. I mean, 42 and 12. Just blowing everybody out of the water, and they're doing it even when their big 3 isn't there.
Yeah, my Bulls.
They are just doing it. They are.
Well,
They're killing it today. They're killing
the
it.
The day after that game, I even talked to you about it, how Chicago got it within 1 point with like 7 minutes left in the 4th. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, all right, good, we're going to have a game. And within 3 minutes, by the 4-minute mark, it was an 11-point game again. And San Antonio never let it get back under double digits. And I'm like, damn it. I was so disappointed because I thought we were going to have this great game. And, yeah, there we go. Didn't happen. So I respect that, man. San Antonio, even without all 3 of their big 3, still dominating a good team like Chicago. Loving it. I'm with you on that. I can't really argue. Like I said, I just sort of have a man crush on Oklahoma City. So it is what it is.
Okay.
Mike, finish the strong, my friend.
Well, I think it's funny because I've kind of been the Golden State Warriors advocate, and I'm the one who decided to leave them off the list this week. Just a 5-game losing streak, man. I wasn't crazy about it. So, Chicago is 10 for me. I'm not going to lie. I went back and forth between Brooklyn, Chicago, and Golden State for 9 and 10, and I wound up... And I know I'm going to be called the homer, even though I'm really not. But I put Brooklyn 9, and I put Chicago 10.
Brooklyn's playing some decent basketball. Right
You know, I mean, honestly, you look at it over the last 10 games, Golden State and Chicago are both 4 and 6. Brooklyn's 5 and 5. It's not great, but it's enough of a difference.
Nikki K, man, your prices. Eric, did you see the chat room?
No.
Nikki K, he did his once a day, followed me on Twitter at The Living Legend. That's where the laughter came from. Sorry,
Okay.
Mike. Every
No, it's
single
okay.
day that Nikki K signs into our chat room, he puts that up there, but that's Erich's Twitter handle, not Nikki
Oh,
K's
no kidding.
Twitter handle. So
Gotta promote,
it's
buddy.
it's
I'm
like,
up, by the way, I'm up to 25 Twitter followers.
Oh boy.
Yes.
We're gonna get you to 50 by the end of the month.
dude, we're hitting 100 before
got
summer
you.
gets here.
Nikki, I will
Doing
take
it.
all the Twitter followers I can get, my friend.
All right.
More the better.
Oh,
Sorry to take us off topic,
it's
but
okay.
having Nikki K in studio and yet still do that just made me
Oh
laugh.
wait, by the
I
way,
couldn't help
Nikki
it.
K, I mean, I wasn't here this morning. I don't know if this question was asked yet, but you're still coming Monday too, right?
Oh, of course.
See, that's all I was making sure.
Of course.
Making
Actually,
sure.
I have a couple questions for you that we're going to end our show with that I
Yes.
have planned. I didn't even talk to either of them about it, but
Cool.
Way
I
to be
got this
you.
own little
Way to
plan.
be a team player.
Yeah, seriously. Complete jerk on this. Yo, Erich hates me today. I can see it in how he's looking at me. He's mad. He might run me off the road
I don't
in his
hate
truck.
you. I'm just
He's still in
a
REM.
little touch disappointed.
He's still in the REM stage.
Just a little, like, just this much, like, barely see
All
it.
right.
All right,
Okay.
let's get Mike's power
Okay.
rankings so we can get Nikki K on.
You guys can
We gotta
get a
get some
room
spinning.
later. It's cool. Yeah.
All right, you're on
and
your, who's 8?
8. I'm leaving Memphis at 8. I'll be
Memphis
honest.
at 8?
I know they
Alright.
won the last 3, I think it was, but just not convinced. Not convinced.
Fair.
Indiana 7, and I left Denver 6. Denver
Okay.
still has the better record. I know they lost the 3 in a row, but they're still 7-3 over the last 10 games. And I just like that team. Knicks 5, Clippers 4, Miami 3. Kills me to do it. I hate LeBron, but what are you gonna do? And listen, Oklahoma 2, San Antonio 3, San Antonio 1. You know, you can go either way on it, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like Eric mentioned with San Antonio, man, the things they can do without their superstars is just. Look, even I probably know in the back of my head San Antonio is better than Oklahoma City
And does
right now, but
anybody
I just
just-
have my man crush.